Hey guys, this is Green Valor. Second take today, because the first take was awful. Alright, so from The Independent, this was posted 3 days ago. Lesbian couples 2.5 times more likely to get divorced than male same-sex couples, ONS figures reveal. I'm surprised it took this long for The Independent to actually talk about this, seeing as they're all pro-LGBTQA, whatever the fuck, alphabet brigade they got coking up there. Yeah, I mean, we already knew this shit. There have been studies like this. I believe they even give you how long ago these studies have been fucking getting revealed for. I think it was 2012. Let me try and roll it down here. And by the way, they don't have any political leanings in this article at all. Surprisingly, they kind of just state the facts and then that's the article, which I like. I think that's proper journalism, but you know. It's strange how, in this case, where it negatively affects the LGBT community, they're suddenly like, oh, we'll just give you the facts. Whereas they'll fucking distort the shit out of any other article. And they're talking about, these studies are done in the UK. The majority of these studies they're talking about, and they're primarily targeting the UK and talking about the UK. Gay couples in the United Kingdom. And like I said, it's cut and dry. 2013 study. And they're just giving you the studies in the 2011 study done in the UK. Yeah, so this stuff has been done for a long time. This is something we've already known, is that male homosexual couples tend to actually, they wait longer before they get married, and then when they do get married, they stay together a long time. The majority of gay couples don't actually stay together. They don't get married. They choose to live a swinger life. That's just a fact. They do that. But for the ones that do settle down, we find that the women are more likely to initiate the marriage and more likely to get the divorce. But we see this with straight couples, right? Women are the ones typically who drop the hints to get married, and they're also the ones who initiate the divorce. Just by the numbers. That's just, women tend to do that. And sociologists from these articles, let me try see if I can find it, because Jesus Christ. I can't seem to find it. Statistics. I'm trying to find the area where they're talking about women. It said something about women committing more. I don't know. If you're divorced and you're not committing, sorry. They're the first to commit, but they're the first to leave too. Yeah. Anyways, but they're saying it's because women have unrealistic expectations, or their expectations are incredibly high, is what the article states. And I'll be posting the article in a link in the description, of course. And it is true. Women do tend to expect a lot out of their partners. And men kind of just deal with it. And ladies, you kind of just, I'm not saying women need men in their lives, but if you're going to get together, it's good to have a man there. Because a man will just sit there and take the bullshit. And just take her bitching at you. But if you get two women, and one woman's bitching at the other, that woman's going to bitch back. And it happens all the time. You don't have to be a couple for that to happen. It's just women do that, where men will just kind of sit by and just like, all right, have it out, and then we'll talk once you're fucking calm down. Because that's how it's been in every relationship I've been in. Guys I know, like, that's just kind of the way it is. You just let them get it out, and then you calm down, and then it's over. But when you've got another woman in the picture, they don't have that feeling that I can kick your fucking ass. You know what I mean? And they will get into fucking fist fights. And yeah, the assault rate among lesbian couples is pretty high too. For that reason, I think, because they don't feel like they have to hold back at all, which is a problem and something that needs to be addressed within the gay community. But I'm not gay, so I don't give a fuck. But the comments are hilarious, right? They got this one with the -2 likes. Oh dear, this article really did open the floodgates for people who want to leave homophobic comments. Nothing I've read so far is sensible. All just people's prejudices. And it's got -2 likes. I don't know why this is like a top comment. Maybe because it's the most recent one. How is it homophobic? Are you I need a Sarkeesian? And another one, -1 likes. It's just, I don't understand where this person is coming from, because the article really doesn't talk about this, like transgender couples. It's just, she's just going on a tangent for no fucking reason. And this one's got +3 likes. It is women's sheer disappointment they have with each other, exactly as what happens after sex reassignment surgery. This is probably what she's replying to up top. This goes to show that females are more of a source of disappointment to themselves than their male counterpart. And that's true. Women do hold themselves more. They guilt themselves a lot more than men do. And this is. I have 3 younger sisters, and like I honestly believe this is true. And this guy gets +3 likes, and the person who replied gets a -1 likes. Facts. So the person pointing out yet another study that goes to sex reassignment surgery, and +2 likes. Bet those two aren't really lesbians. Far too attractive. -1 likes. I don't know. Independence might attract more liberal audience, but when straight couples divorce, this is generally instigated by the woman, so I'm not really surprised. Exactly. Like, everybody kind of gets it. Everybody kind of understands already that this is normal. This is to be expected. You know, if women are the ones to, push to get married, and they're typically the ones who initiate the divorce, then if you get a lesbian couple together, then chances are that's going to happen. It's more likely to happen. And you're going to see a higher rate of those two things. It's just the facts. And I just felt like this was interesting, and I want to talk about it. Rather like the demand for women to go out to work, perhaps it ain't as wonderful as they imagined. Exactly. It's this notion, I don't know where this happened, that the gay community decided it was just, like, marriage was just the end-all be-all. It's a fucking contract. And the idea of marriage was kind of getting phased out in the 80s and 90s, right around the time that gay marriage was actually becoming a thing. And this is likely because people were getting married less and less, and the government's like, well, we'll just allow gay marriage, try and make up for the deficit. But they just contributed to more divorces, and it gets costly, dude. It gets really costly. I know, because my parents got into a divorce. I know how expensive it can get. So, if you're a lesbian, just think about it before you get married. Think you're going to be spending your life with this person. If you're having fights now, you're probably going to have fights later down the road. But anyways, guys, I just find it fascinating that finally the Independent is catching up to the rest of the world, and finally they get it. Finally they're just fucking reporting on this shit. Anyways, guys, this has been Green Valor. I'm going to see how this video turns out, and I'll probably upload it. But you guys have a good day. You know what to do. Comment. Give me what you think about the video, what you think about this article here. I'll post it in the description so you can read it for yourself. Guys, have a good day.